guys, the Devil versus Snatcher. I know it's been a while, but please. Okay. At first, this is a this was a interesting one to research. So let's break it down into three simple categories. Hmm. Abilities, stats, encounters. Why don't we start out with abilities? Now, looking at it. First up there, while both can't mess with souls, but even if you want to say the devil it does have one, people inside the world of Cuphead have been shown to still be able to move around without the soul, so it's not like it's gonna make that big of a difference. So yeah. And his soul manipulation and devil soul manipulation would just allow him to just, well, interact with Snatcher without the need of turning him blue. And while Snatcher has some nifty abilities, Devil just has a lot of similar ones and just a much better. Being able to regenerate from just a skeleton. And a lot of nifty other abilities that would give the Snatcher some trouble. So the Devil takes abilities. However, Stats was a much easier one. Where both were roughly equivalent in terms of speed, the Snatcher was just a lot more powerful. While Snatcher can upscale some people who can mess with stars, Snatcher, Snatcher at his most powerful has access to a timepiece, which can just create which can just create entire pocket dimensions. And he's being powered by that inside his EX form, basically. So yeah, which so yeah, so yeah, I'm giving power to Snatcher. I'm more like stats. Now their counters. Now looking at it, while the devil has some nifty stuff, the problem is that well, Snatcher just could walk around a lot of his arsenal. Like like for example, like a lot of Devil's win cons are very situational and requires the Snatcher to actually do stuff. Like, and I don't see him cracking a cold one and drinking that beer that takes your soul. Not to mention that his absurd stats means that his regen it means that Devil's regen isn't really going to work since we know he can be overwhelmed. So I think the Snatcher will win this fight. Let me know if I'm wrong. Rage out.